Here we are at the start of part 2.
And we haven't even hit Galactus once.
Yeah, let's see if we can start changing our luck. Molecules, Mr. Fantastic, which allows me to draw 2 cards. Next from there, I'm going to play a Call for Backup Human Torch, which says that you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile, and if you do, you get +1 recruit point. Well, I did have a wound, so I'm going to KO it. That'll give me 3 recruit points for that 1 card. I also have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield agents. So now I have a total of 8 recruit points. I also have a Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic, which gives me an additional 2 recruit points. So that's a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 1 Shield Trooper, which isn't going to do me any good. Well, with this much, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this 1 Gigantic Hand Mr. Fantastic card for 5. And we'll see what else comes up. I'm not that crazy about the rest of this stuff, unfortunately. And I do have 5 more recruit points. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 of those recruit points, and I'm going to use the focus ability on my Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic 2 times to be able to draw 2 extra cards at the end of my turn. So, Carmen, that will turn it back over to you. And a Scheme Twist, which means most likely I'm going to have to KO another hero out of my hand. So, ugh!
I lose another knuckle sandwich thing.
That's great. Okay, so the good part is that is 4 of the Scheme Twists out of the game. The bad part is, yeah, we're getting smoked. And the other bad thing is that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and most likely I'll be adding a 9th card to that pile.
I'll just grab a Disappearing Act Invisible Woman to replace him.
Yeah, and at some point in time we're going to have to try to take it back to him. Oh my goodness. A Nova Flame Human Torch replaced, which is the #1 flame
It was really bad timing to lose that, too, because I was going to go after this guy.
Well, given the fact I'm drawing 8 cards now, yeah, most likely. Alright, so, man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so I've got a choice here. I could get rid of my Call for Backup Human Torch, my Unstable Molecules Mr. Fantastic, or my Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic. Oh, man. I think I'm going to go with my Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic. I hate to do that, but what
That is 9 KO'd heroes.
Yes, it is, which means I get a... I'm going to grab this Warp Speed Silver Surfer to replace him with. So,
alright.
Man, we are getting it handed to us so far. Not doing well at all.
Well, let's see. I've got a Knuckle Sandwich thing, which has a green fist, which means this is knocked down to 8. So we'll see if I can get him still.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. That means Terox the Tamer, because she did play the green Punchy Fist with Knuckle Sandwich. He does have the Cosmic Threat. So she's trying to see if she can conjure up enough attack with this Knuckle Sandwich thing, which is going to be awfully tough.
No, I can't.
Okay. So might as well just use him for his recruit points and see if you can get enough for this Nova Flame Human Torch, possibly. So 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can get 2 more recruit points, he's yours. And there it is. Okay, so she's got 8 total recruit points, which means she can get the ultimate Nova Human Torch card, which is called Nova Flame. And that is a really awesome card. So hopefully with that, we're going to be able to start doing some damage to Galactus here soon. But that does end your turn, so let's see what happens. Giganto. And it says no ambush ability or anything, but oh boy, if I don't defeat one of these guys, we are in a load of trouble. And the bad part is I may not be able to.
I could have gotten them.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and play my Unstable Molecules, Mr. Fantastic, and draw 2 cards. Oh, we got lucky. Okay, so I'm going to go and play... Let's see here. Okay, well, I had actually this Warp Speed Silver Surfer. He possibly could have gotten more too. Okay, so my 4-of-a-kind Invisible Woman has 2 attack. I'm going to play... Let me see here. Another Shield Trooper with that to be able to destroy this Doombot Legion, which means that I'm going to have to look at the top 2 cards in my deck, KO 1, and put the other back. Thank goodness I did not draw 2 colored heroes. So that will be the end of all of my attack. I do have one more attack, but that's not going to be worth anything. Okay, now I also have the Call for Backup Human Torch, which is worth 2 recruit points. I have a Warp Speed Silver Surfer, which is worth 2 recruit points. And then I have 4 other Shield Troopers. So I have a total of 8 recruit points, which means I'm going to buy the Power Cosmic Silver Surfer card and see if we can start laying a smackdown on Galactus. And I do not like these Epic Destiny Silver Surfer cards. I wish we could get rid of them. Alright.
Master Strike.
Which means that, if you remember correctly, destroy the city space closest to Galactus. Any villain there escapes, put this Master Strike there. That means that Tyrox the Tamer has escaped, which means, once again, we have to KO a hero from the HQ. I'm thinking let's go ahead and just get rid of the Epic Destiny Silver Surfer. But it also means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is, if one more Scheme Twist card appears, most likely it is going to be game over for us. So this game is going fast. Oh, this is ugly, ugly, ugly.
Okay, well, I don't have any attack. I mean, I've got 2 attack.
You're no good.
I've got 5 recruit, and these cards stink. They're not going to help us fight Galactus at all. So,
well, you need to issue more whininess in your voice when you're talking about this.
This is the worst game ever.
Yeah, this is a brutal scheme mastermind combo, and it did not help with this Doombot Legion in the slightest. They seem to be...
I guess I'll grab her.
Okay, so you bought an Unseen Rescue.
Unseen Rescue, Invisible Woman.
And that was replaced by a Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic. So, let's see what happens. Another Doombot Legion has appeared. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and play my Hothead Human Torch, which forces me to gain a wound. But he does give me 4 attack. And then I'm going to play my one gigantic hand, Mr. Fantastic. Now, he's got the Fantastic Four symbol there, and it says that as long as I've played a Fantastic Four character before I played this one, I get to activate that ability. And it says you get +1 attack for each card in your hand. Well, I should have waited on him because I actually had a draw 2 card, which I would have thought about that. But that will give me a +4 attack, so he is a 5. That's 9 total attack now that I have. I am now going to play my draw 2 cards. And now, given the fact I have 9 attack, well, unfortunately, I mean, I could try to keep building up to try to get to Galactus, but we don't want them to escape either, because I could draw more cards if I wanted to. I could draw 2 more. I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think I have enough attack in my deck to be able to get enough, though. That's the bad part. You know what, though? I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to play this Silver Surfer ability and the Warp Speed Silver Surfer. I'm going to use his Focus 2 ability to draw a card. I'm going to play the Call for Backup Human Torch for his... it says here you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Well, I do have a wound, which means I'm going to KO it, which gives me an additional recruit point, but he's also got 2 recruit points with him, which means I'm going to use the Focus ability of the Silver Surfer again to draw a card. I'm going to play 1 Shield Agent, which, if you remember correctly, I had 1 recruit point already left over. I'm going to combine that with the Shield Agent to activate the Silver Surfer again to draw a card. I'm now going to play 2 Shield Agents to activate it again to draw a card. I'm going to play 2 more Shield Agents to activate it to draw a card. And last but not least, I'm going to use the Twisting Equations Mr. Fantastic to activate it one last time to draw a card. Now, there was some good and some bad. The good part is I did get 2 more attack. So that would give me a total of 4, 9, 10, 11 total attack. The bad part is I drew my Power Cosmic Silver Surfer, which meant that if I would have been able to use all this recruit point, I could have activated his +9 attack. But that's not the case.
Used it. Okay.
Given the fact, though, I am going to go ahead and use his 3 recruit points to activate the Focus 2 ability of the Warp Speed Silver Surfer again to draw my last card, which happens to be the 4-of-a-kind Invisible Woman card. I'm going to play that, and it says that for every card that had a 4 value on it, she gets +2, well, she just gets a +2 attack as long as I have. And I have because my Hothead Silver Surfer cost 4. So she is now a 4 attack character. So she is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, let's see what I can do because I can hit Galactus because I can go ahead and combine my Power of Cosmic Silver Surfer focus with the 4 of a Kind focus of the Invisible Woman with the Hothead Silver or Hothead Human Torch focus, which means that will reduce Galactus' total attack by 9 points. So he's only going to cost 11 to hit. So go ahead and pull me out one of his cards. And what does it say?
Choose one of the hero types.
Mm-hmm.
Each player reveals any number of cards of that class, then draws that many cards.
Okay, so I can't draw any more cards, unfortunately, but hopefully that does help you if you just let me know which hero class would benefit you the most.
It's that same one.
The focus. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to choose focus, and Carmen, draw as many cards as you like because you had 3 focus cards in your hand. So I did also have 3 attacks still left over, if you remember correctly.
Yes.
So, because there was 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I only spent 11, so I had 4 attack, which is enough to get the Doombot Legion as well. I do not have a draw deck because I've used all my cards, so that means that he just goes to my pile, and Carmen, it is your turn.
Well, that worked out nicely.
Well, let's hope we've got time to be able to do something still. All right, so we have flipped over Morg, and he does have an ambush ability. It says put each non-instinct hero from the HQ on the bottom of the HQ deck. Well, that's actually kind of cool because I wasn't crazy about these cards anyways. Hopefully we'll be able to get something better. There we go. So I'm going to slide him down. So that'll be replaced with a Hothead Human Torch. Fantastic. A Knuckle Sandwich Thing, which is terrific. A Gigantic Hand Mr. Fantastic, and a 4 of a Kind Invisible Woman. These are all wonderful cards that really we could have used earlier. So we'll see what ends up happening with Carmen now. And hopefully we can hit Galactus 4 more times here real quick.
Okay. Let's see.
So she played 2 Disappearing Act Invisible Woman cards. And I think she's going to try to work something out here to be able to...
I've got my Nova
Flame
Human Torch.
All right, so Nova Flame Human Torch. It says as long as you've played a Fantastic Four card, which she's had, you get +1 attack for each city space that location that has a villain. So he's already got a 6 attack, but this is going to actually make him have an 8 attack. Come on, Carmen. And then we know that you've got 3 of the focus cards. If you can just get 3 more attack, you can hit Galactus again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have...
Oh, your Silver Surfer? No way. Are you serious? Yes! She got the Power Cosmic Silver Surfer card. Now, if you notice, he's got a Focus 9 ability, which means that she can get 9 attack if she decides to do that. So he's already got 3 recruit points plus the 2 Disappearing Act Invisible Woman's. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that gives her a total of, I believe, 17 attack. Yes! Keep rolling it, Carmen. Come on, hun. 17.
18, 19,
yes!
20, 21 with Flame on.
Well, no, wait a minute. 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes.
22.
22 total attack. Yes! Okay, so let's see what happens here. 22 attack, and you have a total of 1, 2, 3 cards that have the focus ability on him, which means he will be reduced. You could hit him twice.
I could hit him twice.
Yes, I would highly recommend you hit Galactus twice. Yes, you got to do it.
Are you sure?
Yes, because...
You don't want me to try to get one of these?
Listen to me. The next scheme twist that appears, we lose anyways. We have got to destroy him as fast as we can. Trust me.
Okay, so one of these cards is going to go there. We're going to have one.
It doesn't matter. If we don't get him now, we're going to lose.
When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw 6 extra cards. Then discard 6. Okay?
Okay. And again, come on. Let's get something good.
I thought you already had this one. It's
obviously not.
Choose one of these abilities. Each player reveals any number of cards of that class. Oh, then rescues that many bystanders.
Oh, okay. So which one you want to choose?
We'll go with focus.
Okay, so I get 1 and you get 3. So go ahead. All right. And you did get the paramedic, I see.
Yeah, but I don't have any wounds.
So it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, awesome turn, hun. He's got... We are going to do the death blow or killing blow, whatever that is. So we do have to hit him 2 more times. That was the challenge that was set forth before us. And we'll see. Here we go. Okay, we got Rocktar the Mullen King. He does have an ambush ability. He says that any villain in the streets moves to the bridge. Push any villain already there, escapes. So the bridge has been eaten, and so are the streets, so it doesn't matter. So now we are going to have to KO one of these guys here because a villain has escaped. So I'm going to go ahead and KO this Call for Backup Human Torch and replace that with It's Clobbering Time Thing. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we are at 11 cards
I
here.
think
1,
so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which means 1 more and we lose. So hopefully I can conjure up enough to hit Galactus and maybe defeat Rocktar the Mullen King.
Woo!
I don't think that's going to happen, but well, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to play my Unstable Molecules Mr. Fantastic and draw 2 cards. And it's not going to happen, unfortunately. So, but I will be able to get Rocktar. So I'm going to go ahead and play...
Can you get this guy?
Well, you know what? Actually, I can do this again. I'm going to play my Warp Speed Silver Surfer, and I'm going to use his focus ability to draw a card. I'm going to play Call for Backup. Use that his recruit points to draw a card. I'm going to play Mr. Fantastic One Gigantic Hand, which, because a Fantastic Four character has already been played, I get +1 attack for each card in my hand. So that will give me a total of 1 attack, or because of his One Gigantic Hand, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other cards. So he's 7 attack. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, wow. So that 1 Gigantic Hand is 7 attack now. I'm going to play 2 Shield Troopers to go ahead and draw another card. I am now going to play 2 more Shield Troopers to draw another card. I'm going to play my Hothead Human Torch, which gains me a wound. And he will be worth 4 attacks. So if I remember correctly, I was at 7.
Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11. Then I will play him, which is 12 attack. And then I'll play my Invisible Woman 4 of a kind, which will give me a total of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 total attack. Now I've got 1, 2 cards that do have focus on them, which means I can get Galactus 1 time if I wanted, but the problem is one of these guys...
Couldn't get one of those.
No. Now, the good thing is that I do have 1, 2 cards with the Instinct ability, which means Morg would be reduced down to 6. I could actually get both of them. Or
you can get both of them.
I can get both of them or hit Galactus once. Well, actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How much did I have? 16? Is that right? Yeah. So that means I can hit Galactus once or I get both of them. I think I'm going to have to go for them and hope that you get a good enough hand to be able to do something here. There are...
I'm not going to be able to hit Galactus.
There's 2 more Scheme Twists in there. And we know that the game's over if I don't get Morg, bottom line. Now, if we weren't playing the Ultimate, we would have beaten Galactus. This would have been game over. We would have won. But the fact that we're playing the final blow to where we have to hit him 2 more times is preventing us from winning this turn. I think I'm going to have to go for these guys. I don't think there's an option here. So I'm going to go ahead and defeat Morg first. Now he's got the Cosmic Threat with Instinct. 2 of my cards, the One Gigantic Hand, Mr. Fantastic, and the Call for Backup Human Torch, both have the Instinct ability, which means I reduce his health by a total of 6. So he only cost me 6 attack to be able to go ahead and defeat. So I'm going to put him in my victory pile.
So you have 10 attack points left.
That is correct. I'm going to go and defeat Rocktar the Mullen King after that. And I do have 6 attack points left. That'll just be wasted, unfortunately. But hopefully that's going to free up enough here to where we can...
Let's see what happens. This card is. It's a bystander.
Well, the bystander will go to Galactus. Galactus, you evil character, he captured himself a bystander. Well, I think it's good that I cleared the city out at least. Because unfortunately we would have lost if I didn't do something there.
Yeah.
The big shame, though, is that I couldn't hit Galactus and defeat that villain. That would have been a really cool situation. All right.
You had 16, right?
Yeah, yeah, which means I would have only been able to reduce him by 2. He would have been 16. He would have been 16. What?
You could have gotten him and the other one, the 4 one.
No, because he would have been... Oh, he'd have been 14. I'm sorry. He'd have been 14 attack.
Oh, he would have been 14
Yeah,
still.
and then he would have been 4, which means I was just 2 attacks short,
right,
is
got
what it
it
was.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, so you have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, unfortunately. So, all right, so you bought another knuckle sandwich thing. Man, we got great cards popping up now. I wish they'd have been here earlier.
We had a lot of...
Okay, so I revealed Stardust, and he's got a Cosmic Thread of Instinct. And, man, we are really pushing it here.
We had a lot of turns where these didn't do us any good.
All right, let's see what happens here. So I'm going to play my Call for Backup, Human Torch, and I'm going to be able to KO this wound, which will now give me 3.
I'm wondering how many times you're going to go through all your cards.
Well, unfortunately, I will not be able to because I don't have the right cards.
Okay.
But that will give me 3 recruit points. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll have a total of 6 here. And then plus him. Okay, so I'm going to play my Twisting Equations, Mr. Fantastic, a Shield Agent, and the Power Cosmic Silver Surfer. Now that will give me a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that does give me 9 attack plus my 1 Shield Trooper, which is enough to get Stardust because I'm going to use all of my recruit points to activate the Power Cosmic Silver Surfer's focus ability, which gives me a plus 9 attack. That added with my 1 Shield Trooper is enough to defeat Stardust of 10 attacks. So I'll defeat him, put him in my victory pile, and please, Carmen, please tell me you can do something.
No.
Oh, okay. So another Doombot Legion. We are just getting by the skin of our teeth, I tell you.
Okay. So the Doombot Legion is definitely going down.
Oh man, I need more of them cards where I can keep drawing cards. All right, so played a Flame On Human Torch, which gave you 4 attack, and you don't. Oh my God, Carmen, that's a Doombot Legion.
You don't want me to do it.
If you reveal 2 colored heroes, we're gonna lose.
Okay.
I'm almost thinking hold off. Yeah. And you're not going to be able to conjure up enough attack to get Galactus, I take it. Oh boy, this is not good. We're running out of time here, I think.
Okay, let's see what I can do with this.
Okay, so now that will give you 2... it started in Yancey Street Thing, which gives you 2 recruit points, but because she did play the Flame On Human Torch before that, it gives her an additional 2. So she's got 4 recruit points.
I still only have 7. I was trying to get that.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, he's a good one too. I mean, he's 4 attack, so the Hothead Human Torch card. And at this stage, yeah, we just got to get some stuff going here. Go ahead, I'm sorry. All right, so that'll give you a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit points, and I'm taking it you've got 2 other Shield Troopers in your hand.
Yeah, I've got Shield Troopers in my hand, which I would really like to get rid of.
Yeah, so you're thinking of using your Focus 2 ability to KO some Shield Troopers?
Yeah.
Knock yourself out if you like. Might as well at this point. We need to get our good cards in our hand fast. So so she's going to activate the Focused ability on the Disappearing Act Invisible Woman.
That's 4,
she can do it actually
5, 6,
3 times if she
9.
likes, and she got rid of 3 of her Shield Troopers with it. And that'll be all she does. So let's see. And that's it. So unfortunately, the last Scheme Twist has appeared, and I will have to KO one of my colored heroes. And you would have had an amazing hand this turn. I think we actually would have gotten him if we could have went just a couple more rounds. Well, that was pretty brutal. It's a shame. If we were not playing the Final Blow variant, we actually would have defeated Galactus and won the game. But given the fact we were playing the Final Blow variant, prevented us from winning. And I have to admit, that was
it's a
pretty
tough
fun.
scheme.
That was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of our cards that popped up late in the game really would have benefited us if we could have gotten them earlier.
Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead and we'll count up our points and we'll see who ended up actually defeating the most villains. Or getting the most points, I mean.
Okay.
Okay, I was at 31.
25.
Wow, I did get you, huh? Wow, you know, if we would have had just about, I would say 1, 2, 3 more turns tops, we'd have had this.
My very next turn, I would have gotten him.
You had a lot of power in your hand.
I just needed one more turn.
You had your best, what's his face, Human Torch, which was going to probably be around 6, 7, 8 points of damage right there. Yeah, you would have had an awful lot to throw at Galactus. It's, oh man, that's a shame. That's a shame. I think we would have had him within 2 to 3 turns.
Well, and we would have beat this scenario if we weren't playing with the final blow.
That's the other thing is that, yeah, we actually would have beaten it, but Team Legendary is brutal to us by tacking on the final blow.
They tell us what to do when they send us the game. They're like, look, we want you to play this mastermind, this scenario.
Technically, it's my fault. I asked.
We're going to give you the hardest thing possible.
I felt like we did it in Dark City. Why not carry over the tradition that they will suggest one? And they did it with this one, so I figure every time they release, whenever the Spider-Man comes out, we'll keep doing it, and we'll let them suggest the awful combo scenario mastermind and see what happens.
Hey, it makes it a lot of fun.
It does make it fun. Yeah. And we hope you guys enjoyed it too. One thing that we thought was cool, now this is one of our earlier games, and we played this a lot since. We are really starting to find a lot of synergy between these characters. One thing is that you can easily overlook these focus abilities. Like that Silver Surfer Warp Speed card that kept allowing me to draw 3 cards.
I didn't even buy him because I would look at him and think, oh, you play a card to draw a card, big deal.
Right.
You know? That's not how he works.
You see how wonderful he was towards the end of the game, though, because you're stuck a lot of times with a lot of recruit points in your hands with nothing to do, unless there's a villain or somebody out there that you can, bribe, use the recruit points against. But given the fact that that was not the case here, those recruit points were able to be utilized in a very powerful way to just cycle through my deck.
And just one of those Silver Surfer cards would, have you cycle through your whole
deck. I went through
my
entire hand, remember? And then you was able to draw cards because of that. So that was really cool because I was able to hit Galactus. So a lot of fun, guys. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And look for our quick review to be out soon. And we'll talk more about this to, whether or not we feel like that this is an expansion that you need for Legendary. Yes, you do. I'll just tell you now. But we'll talk more about that in detail in our quick review. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, I thought that was good. That hurt. My toe.
If you're trying to cut down on the cussing, you just...